This is probably the first top 6 I've ever had in my series where it's not series of like Hot Wheels or Spin Master trucks. So instead, I'm going to be doing the top 6 fire and ice monster trucks in real life only, so no fantasy trucks like Blue Thunder, Soldier Fortune, Gravedigger, Yeti, and Wildfire. Plus, those trucks are ugly anyway, so without further ado, let's go. Number 6. The worst fire and ice truck, in my opinion, is the Monster Dalmatian Ice. Now, this is really the only stinker of the 6, because the rest of them aren't that bad, in my opinion. But honestly, this is only done here just because of how bland it is. In my honest opinion, they really only changed one color, and that's really it. They could have done way, way more with this truck. Number 5. Up next, we have the Fire Max D, and this unfortunately suffers from the same problem as Monster Dalmatian Ice had, and that is they only changed really one color. And that's really it. But at least Max D, it made sense for it to be in the Fire series, unlike Monster Dalmatian Ice series, which doesn't really fit that theme of trucks that well. But this one, I actually really like the colors on Max D Fire, and Tom Meents to drive it is almost a match made in hell. Get it? Number 4. At number 4, we might have a controversial pick here, and that's Megalodon Fire. I really, really like this. This is the first truck with actual variety on this list, and I really do like it. However, Megalodon being in the Fire it doesn't really make that much sense, but I really do like that paint scheme. But then again, an Ice Megalodon would be somewhat bland, and they might not really know what to actually do with it. Number 3. And of course, we have one of the ones I've been debating for the most is the Ice Dragon. I really, really, really love the blue on this, but it's only number 3 just because it doesn't make sense for it to be in the Ice series. I mean, look at it. I deliberately chose it snorting fire, even though it's an ice truck. It's just kind of a weird continuity fail on Feld's part, but they did make a really, really cool, pretty paint scheme for this, so that's why it's this high as well. Number 2. And the best fire truck in the Fire and Ice series is Zombie. I really, really like this, because it's probably the one they did the most variety on. And that would be, this one makes the most sense out of the 6, because it's a burning person, and that's essentially a zombie, if you will. And I just really, really like it. The face is nice and scary, and I love it. It kind of reminds me of El Diablo almost now with that red. Oh dear, that's going to be one hell of a deadly combo. And the number 1 of the Fire and Ice trucks is... The only one I did not mention in this video is the Ice El Toro Loco. This one, I had a severe debate on whether it should be Fire Zombie or Ice El Toro Loco. It was almost a tie, if you will. But I really, really do love this Ice El Toro Loco just because of what they actually did with it. Again, it doesn't make that much sense to be in the Ice series, but at the same time, it's cool to see it in a different perspective in a way. Also, the icicles where the flames usually are was actually genius. First time Feld's actually done something smart in like 10, 15 years. But I really do like it. And I wish they would have driven it more often. I hope they don't retire the Fire and Ice trucks, because this is the first time we're actually getting variety in Monster Jam since like 2016. Now my question for you is, what is your favorite Fire and Ice truck, either in real life or in diecast Spin Master form? Which, fun fact, Spin Master actually came up with the Fire and Ice trucks. Thank you, Spin Master, because these are actually some of the best paint schemes I have seen in a very long time. So leave your comment down below, and I'll respond to as many of you as I can. And if you are wondering, Top 10 Ugliest Monster Trucks Part 5 will be coming soon. Just stay tuned.